I'm sorry. But I keep back mind, but I hate that. Follow them, I follow we agenda. And we not sell out, cause we no vendor. 100% real when you see me in a me with a class.
The queen is in the building.
The dogs and my brother, them a class.
Hey!
Feel like nothing when me wear in a car. 100% real when you lay car, something we pop off.
All incognito.
Change, same sir. Cleaning and me things them same sir. Father God a send this the same sir. Bank account fat up and stay sir. Not change, same sir. She still wait bun to kill a same sir. And mama still a pray for me same sir. No fake when me circle small same sir. 100% real when you see me in a me with a class. 100% real with me dogs and me brother them a class.
Long as awaited and very much anticipated.
100% real when you lay car something we pop off.
Rich at last, pay what we want, I don't care what it costs. Afro BBC on full basket, African girl of Jamaicans, man. Shut down every country, everywhere we go they get love with. Me nah change, everywhere we get plenty money.
100% real when you see them in a class. 100% real with me dogs and me brother them a class. 100% real and nothing when me wear in a car. 100% real when you lay car something we pop off.
Did I tell y'all my favorite busy signal was coming to the DMV? Yes, go follow my Instagram page at MomoLove1229 and see all of the information about that. Listen, I have no more time to waste. As I said, the late 1990s, early 2000s, it brought relativity through technology. And thinking about camera phones, iPods, Blu-ray discs, the whole trinity of social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Listen, it changed how we read through Kindle. And the DMV produced a gem in the form of Bashment Linkup. I am so excited, overly excited, as we are now hearing the voice of Miss Michelle Kimmy B. Hello, love.
Hey, y'all. What's up?
Are you using your outside voice?
Is it really? Is it low?
Now you are.
Oh,
Now I can hear you. Can you hear yourself?
yeah.
You can hear good?
I can.
Welcome to Community Voices, and thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. This is very anticipated. I mean, I'm going to just let everybody know, I have never had my flyer shared so much. with the anticipation of you coming on. And like I said, I want to thank you ever so much. Where are you from originally, Michelle?
Guyana, South America.
All right, boop, boop, boop. Hey, 592 sound over.
Boom.
It's family up in the house. Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. Big up all of my guys so very much. And you've been here how long? Pretty much all your life?
Back and forth.
You still go back to Guyana?
I haven't been back since my uncle died, so yeah, it's been a minute.
Okay.
It's been a minute, but
What did you want to be when you grew up?
outspoken.
Yeah. Check. Check.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I mean, job-wise, career-wise, did you have a thought? Did you have a plan? Did you have a goal?
I actually wanted to be a lawyer. My dad was a judge,
Okay.
and yeah.
So you knew the law early. How to lay down the law.
Yeah, it was my undergraduate was political science.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
So today's what's going on with 45, I'm sure, is a mess.
Yeah, I
Yeah, we that's not what we're here to talk about. Although it is relative to a lot of things, it's not relatable to this right here. It's not relative to what we're talking about. And in the opening, I discussed how the late '90s, early 2000s technology became so relevant.
Mm-hmm.
And can we talk about the vision that you had during that time?
The biggest thing was dancehallreggae.com.
Mm.
And I looked at it and I was like, well, why can't we have that for DC?
Okay.
And that's where that came from. That was a big thing. Irish and Chin was a big thing for me. And, you know, as everyone is trying to get on the Jamrock cruise.
Yeah.
And it sold out, I heard.
It sells out, like when they
already.
land, they're going to sell out, yeah.
And so, you know, that was one of the biggest things, just making a voice
Yeah.
for this area.
And how did you get people to buy into that?
It was not easy.
It wasn't easy?
No.
I'm just trying to think about the concept. Like, okay, you saw reggaedancehall.com, you saw Irish and Chin. Was it pretty much the will is already there, let's just improve upon? Like, who did you recruit in your team? Can you talk about that?
Definitely. I'm sorry. I'm getting over the flu, y'all. I apologize. They're gonna have to fumigate these.
We'll take care of that, don't you worry about that.
Yeah, I definitely had like a strong team. Candy B,
Mm-hmm.
Ida Blanco,
Mm-hmm.
Lisa Bashment,
Mm-hmm.
Youngie Blue, like a lot of people don't know about, maybe Addie, Crystal Bud, C Bud
Mm-hmm.
promotions right now.
Yeah.
But a lot of people like stood and were like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Mm-hmm. All
And-
women?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Holding it down
All the way.
all the way.
Mhm.
So the vision was, let's have our own DMV website, hot topics.
Website, promotion, everything.
Yeah.
Just everything. Yeah.
So it wasn't easy to get the folks to buy into it
hmm
because it,
Initially.
yeah. Because
And
why?
Because I think promoters back then were like, the web?
Right. Right.
What? And I believe the first promoter that I had was Butterfly.
Marlene.
Marlene and
Pick up Marlene Thompson, annual butterfly, blue shades of blue.
yeah. And you know, it was a long road from there, but when that one started hitting off, and then it was just like, oh,
This is something.
Bashment Linkup. I was like, oh, okay.
For those who may not know, what does bashment mean?
It means everything.
Party, dance, fun.
It means everything. It's
Yeah.
a movement.
Okay.
You know, it was then, and it still is.
Yeah.
And I hope it continues to be.
So you got your first promoter to buy in. Big up Marlene Thompson, Butterfly Promotions, annual Shades of Blue that happens every August in the DMV. She set the tone. Another woman, just, you know, making it happen as women have throughout the history. Okay, and so she said, you know what, guys, I like what you guys are doing here. I'm going to jump on board. And so when the rest of the DMV kind of saw, again, I'm probably sure it didn't still happen that quickly.
It was kind of quick.
Kind of quick after Marlene jumped. Marlene said yes.
It was, you know, after the first, yeah,
Yeah.
it was kind of quick.
And then what happened? Was it a whirlwind for you ladies?
Yeah, in ways. And, you know, in ways, no. but there were definitely ways that these things happened, and we were like, oh, I get this. I remember not sleeping and after promoting or whatever the case is. And, you know, I do remember that.
Now promotion then than it is now, thanks to technology. I mean, let's talk about what promoting was in the early 2000s.
Yo, take my flyer, take my flyer. I mean, like, literally, it was kind of like you at the door of every dance.
Yeah.
Every party, everything that happened with your flyers in your hand, and you like, yo, here. And, you know, some people throw it on the ground, and some people took it.
And
that took were a witness to, you know.
Because I think, you know, I wasn't privy to the early backwards and all of that, because I heard that was the thing. Okay, can we get him some what?
That was the first book.
That was the first Facebook here in the DMV. That's why it's relative. Community Voices with Momo Love alongside DJ Firebone, with the originator of Bashment Linkup. Her along with Ida B, Candy B Kelly, who was
and Lisa Bashment. She was there, and Crystal. There were a lot of us.
C-Bud Promotions. So let's talk about how we would go to the table, how you ladies would go to the table and talk about your mission or your vision and how the mission would be executed.
We just did it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, there was not like a lot of round table talk. It was just kind of like, yo, we gonna do this? Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
And we got up and we did it. And I'm thankful for all of them.
Yeah.
Because
they saw your vision.
Yeah.
And executed.
Yeah. And then as things branched off, everyone had their own vision, and I'm thankful for all of that.
Yeah.
We're all strong females.
No research. It's like, we gonna come here, this is what we want to do, and we're gonna do it.
What was research and development back then? Nah.
Well, you know, because now it seems like everybody has to have a business plan. You know, you got to go to school. You have to have a degree. And here it was, a vision, a mission, beautifully executed.
Thank you.
What's the difference now?
I believe partially it's the passion. You have to have that.
Yeah.
Really and truly have to have that, because if you don't believe in what you're doing, it's not going to happen.
It would never work. It won't even get off the ground.
It's not going to happen. And, you know, I may not go out much or like be seen, but I still believe in dancehall and reggae and the culture and everything. Like, that's me. That's how I was built. That's where I was born. And, you know, I will continue to teach my children, my grandbabies. Yeah.
Why do you have that passion for dancehall, DMV, or not DMV dancehall, but dancehall? And have that passion because, you know, if I can be honest, you know, now when you go, not like it used to be. You have a lot of standers on the walls. You have a lot of backbiting, and I just don't see that camaraderie that we used to have when we would go out. It wasn't what it was about a grand time. So what keeps that passion in Michelle Kimmy B?
You know, and this is going to be the funniest thing that you ever hear. When I was young, and I was in Newark, and the neighbors next door were Jamaican, and Sunday morning, I guess he had a sound or something, and it used to blare, give me punani, mom, punani. And I was like, Mommy, what's panani? And she was like, milkshake. Go and lie down. And that, like, to me, I was like, wait, it can't be milkshake. She wouldn't be so mad about this.
Right.
And I don't know, I just remember that. I remember, like, Yellowman and Gregory Isaacs and the old things back in the days.
And that keeps your passion?
Yeah, I mean, I still do it. My kids look at me sometimes like I'm nuts. Because they're like, Ma. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I love it.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Now, this is a kind of a silly question. Do you consider yourself a leader?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I do. Not only in this, but in every aspect, yes.
How did having the vision of Bashment Linkup, and was it originally called Bashment Linkup?
Yes.
Okay. How did having that vision change you for who you are and what you do now?
Wow. It hasn't really changed me. I think in certain aspects it made me better. And
let's talk about make you better.
It was a lot about empowerment. It was a whole lot about just making sure and like,
yeah, that was important to you.
Yeah, definitely.
And that shows great leadership. You know what I mean? To make sure that everybody's niche. You guys were doing before about for branding and, as you said, empowering, building talent. Even ever thought about that type of stuff. So this is why I just commend you, Michelle. I mean, you know.
Oh my God.
If you are just joining community love alongside, we are speaking with the original Bashment Linkup. Can we talk about the message board? Because anytime I talk to people, and how the
it was lit.
So how did Bashment Linkup evolve? Because started it with just information.
Yeah, I guess, you know, we could say that, and then as different aspects to the site, and then a message board was a part of that thing, and that drew a lot of people.
I mean, it connected people seriously from as far as Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah, that happened.
And I think that's why, and not to bring any tea or shade, I think that's why I keep going back to how all of you women were able to have a vision, have a mission, connect, and then execute it. Because, you know, we can get catty with each other, you know. We can think that we're better than the next. But you ladies managed to keep that together for how many years?
mean, I would say till now. You know, Lisa is doing it.
Lisa continues Bashment Linkup.
Yes, ma'am.
It's yeah.
That was my focus. You know, it happened the way it happened.
But it was a wonderful time, was it not?
Oh, girl.
Traveling, meeting people. Did you meet a lot of stars? A lot of reggae artists?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to travel a lot?
We traveled and we did that thing.
Yeah.
And you know, yeah.
And I love the fact that all of you had a different piece.
Yeah.
You know, Lisa was a photographer. What besides the mastermind of it all, Michelle? What other elements did you bring? Interviews.
Yeah. I did a lot of that and critiquing, like as far as, okay, you go to a party and you want to sit there and write down what happened.
Okay.
So, like, and I think that was called, like, How You Mean.
Okay.
And that was one of the facets of the site. Which was the big one.
Yeah, because everybody who couldn't get there wanted to know what happened.
Yes, and then they went on the board and talked about it. Drama.
Pink wall before pink wall ever came.
Yeah. I try and just.
People, what teach you about people? That you can say without curse words, Michelle.
Just always, at the end of the day, be who you are. And be true to yourself. And it might not always be where you want to have it at that particular space and time, and that's fine. Be who you are and don't force it.
And that's why I wanted to talk about relevancy and being relative, because at that time you jumped on it. You were going out there with nature, with space, with people, with time, and you were able to bring something to this area that I don't think people knew what was happening until it happened, until it was done. You know, I think for sure Bashment Linkup.
Oh.
In more ways than one, she says. Do you think entrepreneurship, because it's difficult?
It's a hustle.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that mentality, if you're not a hustler, then no.
Passion,
it might not.
Hustling, it all falls into it.
And you might be a hustler one time, and then you turn around and you're like, I don't feel like this.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. So yeah, it's a hustle. It's a hustle, and if you can hustle it and make it work, most definitely do that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But not for you, don't force it.
Yeah.
Again, I say who you are and be true to who you are.
Yeah. Ladies still cool and connected?
For the most part.
Yeah. Yeah. Because life happens. You all have grown up and have children and jumped off brands and things of your own.
Yes.
Would you come back to Bashment Linkup? Like create something new or different?
I would definitely create something new or different, but it wouldn't be centered around dance hall specifically.
Gotcha.
No, it wouldn't be that.
Now, after Bashment Linkup, though, you did radio. How was that? Talk to us about it.
But I was actually really nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't done this in like 2 years. And my kids were like, Mom, shut up.
Right. This is natural for you.
I'm like, oh.
What? What was the reservation?
You
Oh, why?
and the questions.
And how have they been so far?
So far, so good.
Okay. But didn't I tell you?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, we don't have that much more time. And I did want people, because people have been excited to hear. I'm telling you, I've never had my flyer shared so much. Big up everybody who did share. Babette,
Thank
Telly, Flair. I really appreciate it. Because people wanted to hear your voice, Michelle. I mean, you don't know how much of a leader in this area that you are. Or maybe you do. No? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to love all on you and give you your flowers, honey, because every Wednesday is Women Crush Wednesday, and I'm crushing on you today.
Oh.
You did, yes, ma'am. You did something a lot of people wish. Even the people who jumped off and did different facets, it all comes full circle. Bashment Linkup. Every time we link up. If you are just joining Community Voices with Momo Love alongside DJ Firebone, we are speaking to the originator, the one and only Michelle Kimmy B. How'd you get that name? Where'd that come from?
Kimmy B?
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy Bashment.
Okay. Everybody was a B. Everybody was a Bashment.
Everybody, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody had a B at some point in time, you know? But no, Bashment, I mean, it was my baby.
Yeah. And your baby's all grown up. Was it hard to let go?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was.
Because that's one of my questions, you know, your baby, you really grew this baby, you nursed this baby, and the baby grew up. You know, mommies don't never want to have an empty nest. So talk to us about that. Was it a moment? Yes. Yeah.
Not a moment.
Mm-hmm.
There were moments.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, at the end of the day, I thank Lisa for continuing the vision.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was awesome. But yeah, it wasn't like an easy, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, and I know that's why it's hard, you know, because it's bringing up some good memories. I see some good memories all over your face. Talking about Bashment Linkup and what you guys did, because I can't not keep saying it. I mean, it was a movement. It really, really was, and I think people still look up to you guys. No matter what else is coming along, people are still looking up to the Bashment Linkup crew, to the Bashy girls, to the Bashment girls, because you guys really did the daggone thing, and I thank you so much for that.
Well, I thank you for acknowledging it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
So, what's next for Kimmy B? As far as vision, as far as entrepreneurship, as far as
is high school graduation.
You are a family woman.
Middle school graduation.
Yeah.
And when those things are done, then, you know, we'll
revisit. Well, it's not going to be a long time. And I know you've always got some pencil and paper going on with your ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right now, it's like really the boys. Like, honestly, I thank God for them. My three, they're awesome.
Okay.
They're awesome, and they have their own ideas and their own ways of doing things, and I'm a grateful mom for being able to be a part of that and being able to, like, have them, and, you know, and even though they get on my nerves.
Of course.
And I know y'all listening. Y'all get on my nerves.
Oh my God. What's their names? Okay. The boys.
The boys.
There you go. Well, I'm so excited that you came. Is there anything else you want to share?
Oh, Ravens
Yes.
Nation. Ravens Nation.
You know what? And she got her Baltimore Ravens shirt off.
12 and 3, 12 and 2, baby. Yeah.
Woo!
Not only are they
Yeah.
both Chinese, but
What? It's all about the Ravens.
Ravens Nation.
Lamar Action Jackson.
Action Jackson.
MVP, baby.
That's what we doing. The North is not enough.
Tell him again.
North is
The
not
North is,
enough.
yo, he always wear tough shirts after the games.
Yeah, the North is not enough.
Work hard and nobody cares.
Exactly.
The
What?
North is not enough.
The North is not enough.
you know what? I should have started this conversation off talking about Baltimore Ravens.
Because we were die-hard fans.
These
Diehard.
Guyanese, they're teaming up on me here, talking about the Baltimore Ravens and
I know you're not a
sports.
Skins fan.
No, I'm not a Skins fan.
Dallas?
They give people heart. No.
What's your
Patriots?
What's your team?
Well, I like the Atlanta
Falcons?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know.
They
I'm
cool.
okay.
They alright.
You okay?
They ain't going nowhere. They
I don't
flying
have
under the
any gear or
radar.
anything, but you know.
Oh, girl.
I've seen people who, you know.
I just
wear
ordered
their-
more gear today.
Come to the Baltimore side. Yeah, I'm waiting for the AFC Championship
No,
game.
but you know what? Like, I really raised a really, like, ridiculous oldest son. Because he's like, Mommy, could you order me a hoodie? I was like, and he came to me, like, with attitude.
Oh.
Patriots.
No. We
And
give
you
them
said
their
no.
first. We give them their
You said
first
no?
loss.
Nah, I'll get you the hoodie. Bums.
Yeah, Brady's done.
Brady is over with. Put him in the pasture with Flacco.
Wow,
Yeah.
you really like football, Michelle.
My kids played for
You had to get into it.
they
Okay.
yeah.
See, I have girls. We were cheerleading and things of that nature. We wasn't doing no sports, so this is why I don't know anything about sports.
Girl, football is life.
I'm gonna get
Start
into
cheering
it.
for the Ravens.
I'm gonna get it. 2020 is gonna bring some new things.
Cheering
okay.
for the Ravens.
So next week is Christmas. What big plans do you have? Do you have traditions in your family?
Pepper pot.
Oh, I should have had you next week. Pepper pot. That sounds good.
Pepper pot.
Oh,
You should have a pot. Yeah.
I got you.
You always got somebody.
He
I got you.
You always got somebody. Do you see a gift around here, Michelle, for me? A red
I
bag?
told you I got one personal list,
No.
and
Both of our
hey,
names begin with
his
M.
name is Malachi
Both
Josiah
of our-
Booker. That's my list. That's my list right
Whatever. What big plans do you have for Christmas?
Well,
Michelle?
actually, the funny thing about it is, I took my youngest one last night because he needed to get a new phone.
Mhm.
And I was like, sir, please be aware that this is one of your gifts.
now.
So he's in there at T-Mobile talking to me. He was like, that RF something, blah, blah, blah. He was like, who kid is this? And I was like, mine. What happened?
What you got in 11?
It says it all right there. It says it all. That's the one with the 3 cameras?
That's the one where you gotta have deep pockets.
No. Listen,
Yeah.
listen.
We already see where it goes.
All he said, all the man said was, this boy is smart. And shout out to Cam, you will design the best game ever.
All right.
Big up,
Mommy-
big up, big
Mommy
up.
got you.
Whoop.
Best game ever. Wait, I have more.
Yes.
RJ, you will write the best everything that you do. Trust me. You good. And you graduate in 2020. All right. And go Falcons. Sorry.
Ravens.
No. Central Falcons.
Central High.
Oh, okay.
Central
Big
High
up, big
School.
up, big up, big up.
Yeah.
Big up Central High School
Big
and
up.
the Falcons. Listen, it has been a pleasure because we're running down on time.
No problem, babe.
I would love to have you back. Get you back into the groove, girl.
Oh my goodness.
She's like, I'm not doing it. Guys, if y'all are listening, my gamer and my author, Kimmy's sons, my gamer and my author, if y'all listening, get your mommy back out here. Get her back out here. She loves it and she misses it. I can tell. All right, my final question.
Oh God, this is gonna be a doozy.
If you could write a letter or give a piece of advice to young Michelle Kimmy B, what would it be?
Don't trust people.
Oh,
Big facts.
done. That's it.
As far as you can see them.
That's it.
Facts.
I said Michelle Kimmy.
Don't
you
trust
know
them as
what?
far as you can see them.
But no, trust your intuition.
Okay.
Let me do it like that. Not to say don't trust everyone, but trust your intuition. Yeah.
Okay. Well, on that note, many jewels have been dropped tonight, and I'm gonna pick that one right on up. Trust my intuition, because a lot of times we don't,
We don't.
and that's what puts us where we shouldn't be, because we know it in our hearts and our mind, but we still proceed left instead of going right. So I'm gonna pick that jewel up and put it right on in my pocket. Big up Michelle Kimmy B, formerly of Bashment Linkup, actually the Bashment Linkup, for coming through Community Voices with Momo Love alongside DJ Firebone and just dropping all kinds of jewels and information. We appreciate you so much, and we're gonna keep you lifted up. Keep you lifted up in all things, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. And I love you so much.
Aww.
And I just pray for good things for you and your family in the year 2020. All right?
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Listen, did I tell y'all busy signal was coming?
Yeah, we heard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did I tell y'all Ravens Nation?
For life.
Ravens. Big trust.
Big trust.
Big trust.
See, they're gonna Michelle Kimmy B right there. Anyway. Listen, guys, I'm going to get ready to get off here, and I just wanted to remind you that MLK said, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Make sure you use your voice, community, and we are out. I'm so mad. I want to go on and on and on. Ooh, let's have a untucked. No, wait, we can go outside and keep on talking. Y'all, it's Michelle Kimmy B.